This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Lawyer Lisa. Joining us today is attorney Lisa Hostetler Brown to break down an important legal topic that could affect you. Thanks for being here.
Hi, I'm Lisa Hostetler Brown, and thanks for joining us for Legally Speaking. Today we're going to talk a little bit about prevention planning, and you may not know what this is, but just like the name sounds like, this is planning in advance so that you don't run into a crisis or you don't run into a situation where your family isn't sure what to do. So let's talk a little bit about what prevention planning entails. Estate planning is a component of prevention planning. So of course you need to get your stuff in order. Of course you need a will and powers of attorney. You very likely need a trust document if you have real estate or other assets that would otherwise go through probate. But what's more important in prevention planning is making sure that your next of kin or your family or whoever it is that's going to support you in the event that you need support has all of the information that they need. So in prevention planning, we're looking at things like making sure that your assets are set up the way they need to be in the event that you get sick in the future. I know everybody's worried about dying, but there's a lot of stuff that happens if you get sick, and we need to make sure that you have that in order. We also need to make sure that you're making your wishes known to them. So if nobody knows where to find your email address or your passwords or how to access your phone, they're going to have a problem getting in front of whatever it is they need to do. We actually have something like a stat book where you can keep your passwords, where you can keep your stuff documented and up to date so that whoever's going to be taking over for you isn't left trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. Just think about it. If somebody couldn't get access to your email address where you reset all your passwords, how are they going to get access to your online banking, your photos that you probably have for the last 10 years if you're anything like me, or any other really important stuff? I mean, I know that the photos are something that's really important to me. What's important to you? That should be part of your prevention planning. And so when you're thinking about this, what are those wishes? Have you thought about what it might look like if you get sick? Do you want to be kept alive no matter what? Do you want them to use all measures to make sure that you stay alive as long as possible? Or is it more important to you to have quality of life? Is it more important for somebody to make a decision to say, you know, you're not probably going to get better from this. We don't want to keep you in this suffering state. Maybe you want a natural ending to your life. But if you have wishes about that and you haven't made it known or you haven't documented it, those that are making decisions for you are not going to know what they're supposed to do. And believe me, I've seen this a bunch of times. Family members, friends, even children come in and they've never had this conversation before. They're not sure what they're supposed to do. If you engage in prevention planning, your family is going to have a roadmap of what they're supposed to do in a variety of instances. We can go as so far as to say, if I get sick, here's where I'd want to go. I want to stay home as long as possible, or I want to go to a facility, and this is the facility that I'd want to go to. There's all different things that you can make decisions about for yourself and make those wishes known. It makes it easier on your loved ones, and it gives you peace of mind to know that they're going to be able to do exactly what you want them to do. It's easier all around. So prevention planning is an important part of estate planning, but it's something very different. This is also going to mean getting all of your accounts set up to match what your wishes are. It's also going to mean that you're going to have all this stuff documented, that you've thought about it. I even have some clients that'll write their own obituary. Have you ever thought of that? Those are some of the best obituaries I've ever seen. It's not for everyone, but you can take this as far as you want, or you could say, I don't really care. I don't want to worry about it. But either way, it's something that you can make the decision about and you can get planned ahead. Part of prevention planning is making sure that even if your family is far away, whether in distance or closeness, it's getting a plan together and having a team ready to execute that for you. Thank you for once again joining us for Legally Speaking. I'm Lisa Hostetler Brown.
Our thanks to lawyer Lisa for sharing her valuable insight today. If you'd like more information or have questions on the topic, be sure to reach out at the website or the phone number on your screen. This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Lawyer Lisa.